I don't have the fucking size for these motherfuckers, dude.
On this episode of First Timers, I'm missing and things get wild and crazy changing some springs. So let's cut to Alvin for the unboxing of the parts.
Alright guys, so it's gonna be first time opening this guy up. Looks like it should be a simple spring compressor. We'll see how it works. We're actually going to be working on an Infiniti Q70. We're actually going to be dropping some springs on here to lower it about 1 inch so it fits the wheel well a little better all the way across. Oh, zip tie. Okay, we'll open that guy up. Actually, it looked pretty sexy here. So pins to hold the springs in. And this guy just turns to collapse it. So it looks pretty straightforward. All right. So I know you guys don't really care about the spring compressor tool too much. Let's get into the fun part. All right. So open this guy up here. Plastic from the spring compressor. To stay in the shot. Box within a box. Made in Japan. That's kind of cool. You have a little thing on there so you get some wheels after you put your springs on. Make your ride actually look like a nice little airport ride. Open up the box along the side here. Alright, so first thing you're gonna notice, we're gonna have two that are a little taller. These most likely will go in the rear, and two that will go on the front that are a little shorter. So the front will actually have a 1 inch drop, where the rear will probably have close to a 1 inch drop. So, pretty simple. Packaging, everything looks amazing. So, kudos on the packaging so far. Nice. So, I think we're ready. Alright guys, so at this point in the video I just wanted to make sure I was showing you what the stock ride height looked like on the Q70 before we changed out the springs, just to kind of give you guys an idea of how it looks factory before we get started. We're gonna actually sit there and jack up the car. Right now, if you're gonna be doing the spring yourself, you only have 2 jack stands. Go ahead and just jack up the front or the back. Since in my case I have 4, we're gonna sit there and do all 4 of them at the same time here. So we're gonna have 3 nuts. So we'll take those out. It'll allow us to take out full stock, which should be pretty simple. So I got 1 nut here, and then the 3 up top. And we'll probably pull the, looks like the brake line is also attached to it, which is also on this side here. So we'll remove these guys, just so they're out of the way. So top to the side. Now keep in mind, I'm gonna be using just a normal ratchet on this part here. And then for the lower part, I'm actually gonna run an impact.
There's nothing there. Weird. You're over exaggerating. There's nothing there.
Okay, so you can yield that up.
Yeah. Huh?
Ready?
No. Okay. Now let's go.
Rotating.
Yeah.
Like it's coming off or?
I don't know, but this side's not moving, so. Use the gun.
Yep. Just thinking. Looks like I'm taking too long.
Alright, 2 hours in, guys, and we only have one shock off.
So what are you trying to do?
Nothing.
You need it's not coming out like you said?
No, it's just really hard to loosen it. It was. Oh, actually, wait. Go that way. Boom. What'd I tell you?
I told you. I kept telling you to go the other way. You're the one being weird about it.
Boom. I told you it was that plate.
I think if we had just compressed it.
It would not have fit out.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't. It will still be there. Trying to get it out. Oh.
Yeah, I should just use the gun on it.
Yeah, but you should just leave it laid down.
That's what I was gonna do.
Not that way, fool, because if it's good, she's gonna shoot off to the car.
Right now we have it compressed, so it shouldn't be shooting anywhere.
I'll stand on it. You see that jump though?
There was no jump.
Huh?
Said there was no jump. You're making it sound like we're gonna lose an eye and
We're gonna lose the line.
Alright, so putting the bracket back on that we pulled off, putting the screws back in, and got the nice shock looking, or not the nice shock, but the nice spring looking good. So it looks like it's going to go back together pretty good. The next portion of this video I'm going to time lapse. The main reason is because it's very simple to kind of get it back into its home. The hardest part for me during this whole process was one person needed to actually push down on the actual brake assembly to actually give me enough clearance to actually put the strut back in. Now please keep in mind when you are doing struts or changing springs on your struts that you should only go about 1 inch. Anything more than 1 inch, I would definitely recommend that you get the actual a full actual lowering kit that will include the strut and the spring. I'm going to leave Bubbles working on the passenger side while I go move on to the rear struts. So to do the rear shock here, we got to actually pull the seats. So you're going to see that there's a clip on each side, one right there, one right over there. All you have to do, pull it forward and lift the seat up, unclips, and then pull forward. And that's it. Now we're gonna pull the seat out without breaking it or messing it up. On both sides, center as well. Drop right into this piece here that lock everything in. So should be good here. Now that we're here, you can see the upper shock tower. Pretty much super simple to get to. No issues. Take the caps off for now. So we're golden.
The side? Rafa, did you ever do anything
To what?
to that side?
Yeah, tighten the bolt. You told me to tighten.
One bolt.
That's the only thing you say. That one
I
right
said
there.
the plate, fool. The plate has 3 bolts.
What plate? You said right here. I'm like, all right. Then
That's a
there's-
plate.
I don't want fucking size for
Don't más para acá, güey.
What's that?
Yeah. There's 2 of the same size, you weak.
Where?
No, pues. Just go. Shut up. Go home.
The one's all over here. No. Go on.
That doesn't fit there.
Okay, this is the wrong one. Dame la otra. La otra chiquita.
Just put it on there, fool. Mira si se le queda.
Que se le queda aquí, güey.
That's fine.
No le quedan estos, güey.
Oh.
Esos son 13, güey. That's what I'm saying.
Take the extension off.
13.
This is a 12.
The
fool.
13.
That's a 14.
Oh, sorry. I can read it because you had it in your palm. You fat.
So as you noticed, tension got a little high just because it was a long day. getting everything done on the car. But overall, it turned out really well. We definitely started to torque everything down, as you notice as we're time-lapsing this portion of the video. Everything went together very easily. Like I said, I would recommend having at least a second person there to, to give you a hand. If not, it can be done by itself, but it would be, more difficult. If you have a lift, obviously make your job a lot easier to do a one-man job. But overall, like I said, pretty simple job, but it was something that, I would say almost took 6.5 hours to do, which is, a pretty good chunk of your day. So anyway, guys, it was, thanks for watching the video. It was a lot of fun to film this one. I was a little bummed Hero wasn't there, but Hero will be back in the next video. So guys, enjoy, have fun. If you have any comments, put them below. Subscribe, like, all that fun stuff. Thanks, YouTube.
Meanwhile,
Washing dishes, sunny outside.
Stop it.